Soccer 605, I'm here with Jordyn Henderson, a senior central mid for Brandon Valley Lynx. Kind of a hot, sweaty night out here tonight, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty hot. I mean, it got up in the 90s and it kind of cooled down, but I mean, just the heat, it kind of drove you crazy.
You know, wasn't too long into the match, you do one of the things that people are most scared of you about. You got up and just nailed one in. That's just getting to be a habit with you.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of towns know me for shooting from long distance, so they try to cover me, but I always seem to find a way to get in there and get one off.
So, you know, were you always like that even when you were a little kid? Could you hit those, or, you know, it's probably taken quite a lot of practice to get like that?
Well, I mean, you always start from the beginning. You always start with, you know, just barely getting it to the goal from 6 yards. I mean, everybody starts that way, but you practice and you practice. You get techniques down, mechanics, and once you practice that so much, it's a habit.
You know, it's kind of nice seeing some of you guys back playing high school soccer that didn't play last year. You know, we're you know, seeing Dalton Kaiser come back to Roosevelt. We got Derek Beaumont out at Rapid City Stevens, and you this year. How's it feel to be back with your mates playing high school soccer?
It's a lot different from what I did last year. I kind of took a break last year. I had somewhat of an injury, and I wanted it to stop, and then got back in and playing with my friends, and it's a fun time.
You know, later this week you're going to be able to get to go right in the middle of the park with your old teammate, Derek Brenner down at Yankton. You know, we've been down there watching Derek, and he's looking good. I talked to him over the weekend, and, you know, you guys are, you and a lot of your teammates are ending up a year that most players can only dream about.
Yeah, it's definitely nothing that other kids can kind of imagine. I mean, when you go up against these friends of yours, I mean, it's different. You're not fully out to just hit someone. I mean, you kind of like slow down, but I mean, it's the fun of the game. You get to play with friends, you get to play against people that you hate and you love, and it's all fun.
You know, one of the things that we're noticing with not only you guys who were in that South Dakota United Barcelona team, but several of these guys who played in Dakota Alliance and got down to regionals and did well. Tyler Limmer here, one of your Brandon Valley teammates who made a holdover camp at ODP. You know, you guys have been busy this summer playing high-level soccer, and it's really showing on the field.
Definitely. I mean, you look at the kids that play all year long, and there's definitely a difference between the rec kids and the kids that play club. I mean, there's just the basics, just the general basics. They're all stronger on it, and I think it's definitely easier to play with club players than rec players.
You know, your club coach tells me that since you guys won that national U.S. club soccer championship, there's been a college coach or two knocking on the door.
Oh yeah, definitely. I've had multiple colleges from that tournament alone contact me and said, you know, I saw you play. I thought you did great. Congrats on winning the national tournament. I'd like to discuss more with you about my college, and it definitely like makes me feel good. I mean, thinking that people actually see me play and love the way I play.
Well, you know, I'll tell you what, I don't know if I've known anybody more than you and your parents who've been dedicated to soccer. You know, I remember when you were just a little tiny guy, and, you know, it didn't matter if the men were playing or women or the animals or whatever, you were out there playing soccer with them.
It's just the way I've been. I just grew up with soccer. I mean, my brother played soccer. I was always out there with him playing with kids 4 years older than me, getting knocked around. But it's fun. I mean, you get the hang of it. You get used to maybe getting pushed over, but you just get right back up and you keep fighting for it.
Well, absolutely. Well, Jordyn, I'll tell you, what a whole different start for you guys this year than from last year. You got some people, you know, wondering how they're going to beat you, and that's got to be a pretty good feeling going in this early in the season, especially.
Yeah, I think a lot of people didn't think Brandon Valley could do much, but when we step on the field, it definitely changes. They think of us as the underdogs. We come out, we always put one in early, but then we kind of slack off, and that's where it kind of bites us, just like today.
Well, yeah, you know, and O'Gorman, they've been in a couple tough contests, and, you know, that attack up top, those balls they put up to their fast forwards, they're just almost relentless there.
Well, yeah, they got great balls in, but I think our defense is definitely really inexperienced. They're kind of younger guys. They're still getting used to it, but I think by the end of the season they're going to come around and finally realize, you know, this is what we need to do.
Well, they've done enough so far. This game doesn't matter on your record, just another good game. So, Jordyn Henderson, really want to thank you for spending some time with Soccer 605. I'm sure we'll be getting with you farther on in the season. Hope those shins get feeling a little better for you.
They will. Thank you.